I'm gonna do a reading. I um I just got number 0550, so a mirror number representing change. But as well, it said to me, I just read it, not read it, but because there's nothing much to read, but it actually said soulmate. um, and it showed a picture of who is your soulmate. So let's just dig into that and see what the universe has for you in regards to love and soulmates. And why I say soulmates, we can actually go through life and meet different souls that are connected with us. And to explain from my side, my experience, it was I met two soulmates, didn't work out, and was not meant to. My third soulmate coming into my life in very soon, I believe, I feel. um, but the first one, I am with unconditional love. So I love everyone. That's how it works for me. Bad, good or bad, I will still love them. First one, her name was Barbara, and I still feel very connected to her, and I love thinking about her in the terms of I hear her voice, I hear her sweetness, I hear as well, and I see that she is struggling, and but she's moving forward, and that's really beautiful and comfortable, comforting me in the way that I know that she will get there. She will get there. She's a beautiful soul. She's a beautiful person. She has two daughters, and she's striving for creating her life. But we had a journey when we were young, so and I was deeply in love, and there was some magic, but as well there was some disturbance, and it ended up with we didn't talk for 20-25 years, and then we met each other in different places, but very shortly, and I was not myself. I was on my destructive path, and I know she got married. I got married as well with another soulmate that we actually got separated at the same time, or divorced, and we connected again, but it didn't work. We started talking, but we were in two different worlds, and that's understandable as well in terms of the turmoil of you know we when you start to you know release old patterns, you start to become into a change pattern where you are one place and moving towards something else and finding yourself and your values. That can be conflicting in terms of being with someone. So that didn't work. I still have her on my mind. I will always have that. And I will be honest, like I dream about her. Like I will do not a fantasy, but I will dream. Like my dream was to have a relationship with her, hear her voice, have happy moments, go out in the garden and sit and laugh, and plant small trees and pick tomatoes, and you know do great stuff, travel and all kinds of stuff, just enjoying life together. And then my second wife, She's the mom of my kids, and I believe she was a lesson for me. It didn't work out. We had good moments, and we just grew from one another. And she was like a soulmate that was supportive for my journey in terms of all the turmoil, all the abuse, and what I did towards myself with darkness. She was actually there to support me, and be strong as well. But then she become as well, I will not say a burden, but she triggered me in a way that she wanted not to be part of the spiritual world, and not believe in herself or divine purpose of life. And that is not aligning with my values, and I had to let go, or we had to let go of one another. But then again, I love her as well. So there's Barbara and there's Gabby, and yeah, I'm just grateful for all the things that I have learned from everyone that has been on my path, good or bad, but as well for the loved ones, my soulmates that's been in my life. And then now, when everything is aligned and becoming more and more obvious of who who I am and what I really value within a relationship, um, and how I see my life, it's the most exciting thing to have, because I am in a simple, humble form, just being me, knowing my values of goodness, and uh, not being chasing it, just wishing it, looking forward to it. That's what love is actually about, um, for two people to be together. Um, and I just see it as something that is flowing in a very naturally way, without any, I will not say friction, because there will always be things, but when you know yourself, it's much more easy just to, have knowledge of it, experience of it. I've been there, done that. There's no reason for me to even, get near it if there's any friction. That can be handled with ease. And that's the beautiful part, because then you can enjoy more of these beautiful moments where you cuddle, you walk, you separate it because maybe I need to travel, but the trust in one another, talking and having that spark, and keeping that spark with life, because you do it from within, um, to be mature adults, and playful. You can collect all these positive, energetic, colors, and just use it within that knowledge. We all have, but we again get dimmed with a lot of disturbance, blockages, things like that. So it's all about, when we love ourselves, we can love, we can give love to others in the most beautiful way. So that's what my message is to you out there. If you are in want to find love, or you already met someone but you hesitating to how to, this, it's a challenge, it's always a challenge, that's how it is. And it will create doubt. Should I say this? Should I do this? Should I call? Should I text? Because you're chasing things like that. just calm down, be you. Find yourself, start to love yourself. Instead of chasing it, start doing things for yourself, and you attract, because you are you. So yeah, I could talk for hours about that, but we're gonna get back to that. I just wanted to share a little bit, and let's say what the angels has to say to the collective in terms of love and soulmate. Yeah, so gonna choose shadow card. So that shadow card. Let's see what um your things that doesn't belong to you, what you need to release from yourself to become your true version of you. And I'm not gonna ask the angels for 3 cards or something like, but because then they're just gonna give me 7. So I'm just gonna do the opposite, just to have fun, and say to them, just give me 7 cards. Oh, wow. Perfection. Da da. Nice. And they want me to take this. Nice. Alignment. There you go. So we're gonna take this. Striving, the center. Wow. We just said that, right? That's the thing. If you listen to what I said from the beginning, you know, finding yourself, 2 cards. Kingfisher, fortune, fertility. Ooh, ooh, the egg. Something is giving birth to something new in their life. Wow. All right, 1 card on this. So we're just gonna pick. I'm not gonna, because if I mix these cards, it's just gonna, because it's so yeah. So we're gonna do like this, and yeah, my eye, top of my eye right here says yes. Go, 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 go. Ooh, swords, queen of swords. Okay, so talked about we talked about love. And if you're out there and, chasing, or you don't know what to do, you met someone, or you want love to come into your life, and then we are struggling to find it or to make that magic happen. So, what is the universe saying about that towards you? Okay, so we're gonna start with the first, and it's actually the 13th today, and we have number card 13. So perfection in, you know, we are tending to be perfect in our outer self, what doesn't belong to us. So outer are not, that's appearance. We need to be perfect, looking good, beard nice, we wear the perfect dress. So it's kind of showing that you are faking something, that you're hiding something, then it shows as insecurity. Someone that makes, if you're not aligned with yourself and you dress well, it shows. It shows really well, because it's like saying, I want to become someone that I'm not. That is very obvious. That will reflect in your way of your body language. it will show automatically. You will not walk confident because you are perfect outside. We need to be aiming for perfection is not a need as well. It's just simply be, right? We we have to understand that there's no such thing as perfection. There's no such thing because we can always continue to develop and develop and develop. If it's in the spiritual world, if it's in love, if it's in work, career, if it's with our inner self and our abilities to, let's say you have psychic abilities, it can develop. It can develop in so many ways. Life is a journey. Our soul is growing endlessly. We don't even have only this life. We have your soul lives forever. So everything is like a circle. It's continuously circulating, moving. So it's a movement. So for perfection, um, striving for something, I'm I'm actually seeing this as a very calm way. It's actually saying like stillness, right? And like a cross, like for me that cross represents stop, center yourself, be you, right? And not focusing on, and I, as it is a female, I'm actually talking to a female right now, or several females, that is really concentrating on their outside appearance instead of showing who they really are. You know, for me, I love going out and I see a lady dressed well or not, but her eyes is just, her body language is saying, I am who I am. Wow. I'm just telling you that is powerful. That's what any man wants, you know, a woman that knows who she is in every way, and it's beautiful, it's sexy, it's everything. Like, you know, that's what a male gets attracted about. It can be scary as well if the man as well is not aligned with himself. Then he will be a little bit unsecure. um, but you have to understand, striving for perfection, striving for becoming your true self, by overdoing it doesn't work either. It has to be natural, slow, calm, and find your values, stay by it, and do it with happiness and joy. Stay loose, loose. You know, just be like chilled, you know, chilled, but you know who you are, right? You can flirt, you can put smiles out there, and, you know, just be you from the heart, right? From your chakras, from your any body emotional feeling state, just give it out there, give it to yourself, and you will radiate it out. um so that's really beautiful. I like the colors, you know, it actually represents, you have a little green, and then you go into a deeper blue with white lines in between. That actually says that, you know, the white lines is something is coming true, you know, and you are moving in that direction. You already planted your seeds in terms of you are heading in that direction, and the force is moving with you. um, Green for me is telling me that you should ground yourself, heal, surround yourself with any, go to a park, go to the forest, use nature, and there you will find peace and harmony within yourself. You will center yourself in nature. um, Blue is what comes after that, your alignment, your understanding of yourself. That's gonna make you release things that is not necessary anymore, and that's where the white lines comes. The white lines represent prosperity. Something beautiful is coming into your life. Very nice. um what is coming into your life? That all, your whole entire body is releasing what's not necessary. You become your true self. You align yourself with the love that you are looking for just by doing this. And this is showing that you're gonna move in all directions within yourself, not only in one part, one chakra, but you're gonna activate all of them and you're gonna shine. As soon as you just release the focus of what's outside, if you don't wanna dress nice or use makeup, or instead of taking the car, you walk or you ride a bike or you take the bus just to see people, that what this is being created, that you find joy in everything you do, everything you see, and you radiate it out and you attract. You become who are this person. That person just is stunning, amazing, beautiful in every way. Wow. So that's alignment. You're aligning with your higher self, with love. And I want to say there's a little fly here, but I'm actually seeing these three bodies representing a lotus flower. So if there's any one that's related to lotus flower, congratulations. You are going towards alignment within yourself with love. Beautiful. All right, Kingfisher Fortune, looking inside you, find strength and calm. Every person is the architect of their own fortune. Wow. Your fortune of love. And yeah, alignment, right? Into finding love, right? You're spreading your wings, you make yourself attractive. You, like we said, we talked about the blue color, right? The blue color, and you go into spreading wings out, it's showing blue, and then you become the architect of your own fortune. Let me say like this is not only about love, but you're actually gonna attract much more things into your life. So you have hidden dreams within you. You have hidden dreams that just nearly came to the surface, but you are telling those dreams to go away because it's not possible. I'm telling you, that's gonna be coming up to you again now, and say, yes, that's possible. When you start this alignment that's coming really, really soon, by centering yourself, and becoming your true version of you, then it's not only love coming into your life, but you're going to be the architect of your own fortune, meaning career, family, the whole shebang. The whole shebang is just aligning up. So all the hidden dreams you had within you that you dismissed and said, "Oh no, that's not possible. That's not gonna happen now, and I'm not gonna meet this guy, and then it's not gonna be. Probably it's just gonna be like this, and and then suddenly things are turning because you're becoming your own architect by aligning yourself. So how beautiful is that? I'm not gonna say anymore, but remember the color orange. For some of you, the color orange is important. I love orange. I have an orange shirt, not shirt, blouse, and just one. I bought it in Sarah shop, and I just like. No, I bought it in H&M in Sweden, and it's just my favorite. I wear it okay occasionally, but that color just makes me spark. I love to have that on casually, when I'm chilled and everybody looks at me and I smile back. Hey, I love my shirt. I love myself. I love you guys. So yeah. Um, Next card: egg, fertility, new life. A fertile phase announces itself. Keep your energy field clear so you can fully unfold your creative power. So this is both, if we talk about love and egg, is something is fertiling, fertiling, if I can say it like that. But I am sure this is the beginning of a love relationship. And with the egg representing, it's for sure can be the right one that goes into what we talked about, being the architect of your own life. So you actually is going into a relationship that is going to be with, marriage, kids, and everything that comes with that. So by becoming your true self, aligning yourself with your own true values, moving forward with good intentions, about your life and your surroundings, um, and changing the way you see yourself from the outside, and just stay with what who you are. This automatically is being created. So it actually says, I will read this again. A fertile phase announces itself. So it actually presents itself. It gives meaning to yourself. You know you're beautiful. You know what you have. It tickles already when you're listening to this and you say, yeah, I know. But there's no but. It's just go for it. Go and get the ugliest jeans, old jeans you have in your cupboard, and you take the most comfortable t-shirt or blouse on, and some shoes that you just feel really comfortable in, and you go out and you do something. You go out, grab some dinner, think about this reading, and look at yourself and feel yourself. How do you feel just walking like that? If you're a girl, no makeup. If you're a guy, don't even fix your hair. Just go out. Just like me. I'm doing my videos. I have morning hair. I don't care. I am who I am. I can still smile. I still have my energy. I'm still charming and have charisma, you know. And I prefer to be like this. And I love being dressed up. Yeah, but then I appreciate it even more when I dress up because I don't do it like all the time, right? And it just feels like people go, "Whoa, what's going on, Johannes?" So I'm just saying, this is your time. It's your time. You just need to focus on your enlightenment. Enlightenment means to become your own shining star, right? You light up your light within and you turn it on. What doesn't belong to you, let it go. Yeah. So fully unfold your creative power. Creative power can be so many things. Whatever you do out there, it, it's just the beginning of everything. You're gonna explore things that you didn't even know you had. And that's where it says you are the architect of your own fortune. So when you start to align yourself, finding your true self is actually gonna reveal that you have hidden gifts within you in many creative ways. So if you work with something specific, that might change because I saw the numbers 0550, and it was about soulmates, but as well it represents change. Um, and then the zero as well represents circle of life where you have been in patterns of doing the same thing. You started doing something and then you came back to the beginning again. Like you never came out, and you've been doing that circle like a hamster wheel situation. And then that could take like a whole year, and you say, okay, I'm going to start my this year. And that was maybe 24, 25. You go in, you say, okay, I'm going to do this. I'm going to change. I'm going to be the best version of me. And then you start, and then you go into that old pattern with thoughts, and um, you don't find the strength, and you go back. So now you understand much better what it's all about, and how you have to just trust yourself, believe in yourself, because anything else around you is not interested in who you are, who you truly are, because they haven't seen it, only you, right? And everybody else is trying to find themselves, or they are hidden or distracted. So what is important is that we ourselves are the architects, and have create the ability to just say, F that. I need to find myself. I need to be myself. And all that other crap, forget about that. I'm me, and I'm gonna be me, and I'm gonna have my life as I deserve. Yep. All right, the last card, Queen of Swords, says everything. Like, you hit it spot on, just like we said. The thing I just said is representing that strong, powerful, beautiful, with immense force. You even see the what do you call that in English? Peacock. Yeah, peacock. That just it's kind of saying like you come from here being focusing on the outside, and then suddenly you just spark with your peacock goes, and they're beautiful, and then suddenly they just swam up with the feathers, and it becomes like immense, crazy beautiful than you ever could imagine, you know. And it's kind of a defense mechanism as well. So let me say like this: when men or women go out and you can signal, I signal, I'm not interested in chasing, all right?